Something I left out on how I plan to ship fast is I'm gonna be using a few tools. So I realized like there's a guy who made something called what's it called? What was it? Habit, yeah, Habit Kit, and he's making like 8K a month. Last time he shared it on Twitter, same Sebastian. This app is making 8K a month. I think it took him like a year and some change maybe to get there. But he's on the Android and iOS. You know, on the both app stores, right? And he built this with Flutter, and I don't want to learn Flutter. I like React Native. I would have done React Native, but that's something else I gotta like catch up and be good at. I want to be good at one thing so I can ship quick, and it's the reason why I chose Swift and Swift UI to build out more foods. Um, but a tool I'm going to plan on using is something called Skip. Skip allows you to build native apps for iPhone and Android using Swift as your main language. So you can basically code out iOS apps in Swift UI, and they made this transpiler that will uh, basically give you an Android equivalent in native code. I think it's Kotlin. I don't know. Yeah, transpiles it into equivalent Kotlin and Jetpack Compose for Android. All right. So this is what I plan on using for Mo Gains, Mo Bugs, and Mo Moods, and all the other cool apps I plan on launching. All right. Very dope. Alex is basically Cursor for Xcode. So if you ever use Cursor, Cursor is a very dope tool. This is something I was trying to build with Mo Jobs. It's a very dope tool where like basically you chat with your app, your code base, and basically tell the AI to build stuff out for you. It's really cool. Check it out. I got some cool stuff I plan on doing with it. It's not that bad. It's like $20 a month, I think. And another thing, yeah, it's free too, but I get to $20. They got some stuff in there. But Cursor is really great, and Alex is an equivalent of that, and that's the tool I plan on using um, to build those apps a little quicker. Now, here's the thing, though. In that December plan, when I talked about how I plan on closing out 2024, I'm going to be relearning, the foundations again of Swift and Swift UI, using some of this with playgrounds and a few other resources, and basically like getting good at this stuff. And then using something like Alex, ChatGPT. I think some people are coding iOS apps with Cursor. I plan on doing that after learning how to or relearning again how to do some of this stuff, because I realized when I was building Mo Foods, I was kind of like forgetting stuff. Like the more you use AI, the sometimes the less recognizable your code is, and I didn't like that. Like, and I always told myself, "Oh, I'll go back to it. I'll go back and study it." I haven't. I just been like, "All right, I know what this feature needs, to build, and I'm able to direct the AI." But there's some things where I'm looking at it, and I'm like, "Okay, that makes sense. Would I have done that?" And honestly, it would have done it way better. um, but yeah. So that's how I plan on shipping fast, is using Alex and AI, but also during this month of November, studying it up and building those apps probably towards the last weeks, like 2 weeks of it before the Mo Begins part, because in December I'm building Mo Foods again. I'm going to continue development, but I'm also debating if I want to build this from scratch. And knowing what I know now, this will take way less time, especially now that I have designs. Right, I have the new Mo Foods designs. I have the features thought out. I know how to use Revenue Cat. After doing that Revenue Cat hackathon. So yeah, so many things I know how to do now. Mm, but yeah, it's building those, it's relearning some stuff, building them out again. It's learning, practicing some stuff. I plan on actually practicing some of the features in separate repos, and applying that knowledge to Mo Foods. And then when I build the other apps from scratch again, I'll be using the Skip to get them both on Android and iOS. And then at the same time, after I feel comfortable and I'm like, all right, I know what I'm doing, I'll start using Cursor to help me build and ship faster. Haven't played around with these two yet, but I tried Cursor, but it was something weird going on. It was my fault, but I have it downloaded. I'm gonna try it. And this thing is cool because this thing is cool. However, they recommend you start from the beginning, because you can turn an existing iOS app into an Android with Skip, but they mentioned how it's going to be really frustrating. A lot of bug tracking, a lot of hitting Xcode and then going line by line and stuff like that. Yeah. So they recommend just starting from scratch. So if I plan on building Mo Foods again from scratch, well, you know, this thing I think might be on Android. The only thing to consider is they do have a Firebase. What I don't even know what to call it, like a Firebase SDK or package or whatever, or basically like you can use stuff like Revenue Cat and Firebase in here. I'm not sure if they have like some of the Google stuff. I emailed them and they said, yeah, you could do it, but it was like one of those short emails where I don't think they actually put thought into the response and were just like kind of salesy, like, yeah, you could do it. I don't even know how big this team is. I just saw it on Twitter, so it might be just good for the simple apps, right? But might as well give it a shot. I really want to be done with Mo Foods, man. And when I do build this app, it's gonna ship. It's gonna be with the AI first. I'm building that with the AI first, but now I know what the hell I'm doing. Um, and yeah, I think I'm gonna make. Nah, I won't make one more video. I was gonna say something about like freelancers. They're great, but or contractors, but if you're working on a budget, sometimes you gotta do it yourself. And I'm not paying someone to build an app from scratch that I'm capable of building. So maybe I'll have them like build certain parts here and there, so they're familiar with the code base. And now I have design, so maybe it might be easier just to start from scratch and then work with my existing code. But at the same time, it works. Yeah. So who knows? I think that's it, y'all. I think I made 4 videos of these quick night thoughts. Um, when I finish what I got to do tonight, I am going to go home, tidy up some things, and then map out a curriculum for November, how I plan on studying this stuff, and then moving stuff out of 2024 to 2025 because I've been getting real anxious and stressed for no reason about how I'm going to build this stuff, and I need to just relax. I need to like get this out the way, and my social life is getting in my way. I made a video about like how balancing social life, and I have to start saying no to people so I can make time for this. Um, you can like not entirely cutting out the social part of it. You need that. It's just too much of it is like I'm like, damn, I could have finished this feature if I did, if I didn't go to the movies today, but instead I went 2 weeks later, or I just didn't go at all or something. All right, I think that's it. Is there anything else? I don't even know what I'm gonna title this video. Oh, how I plan to ship fast. All right, let me stop recording.